everyone, and welcome to another inventRight.com TV show. Steven said on the last show that I was talking too fast, so I'm going to talk very, very slow. Which is probably right. I was talking way too fast, but that's fun. We like to mix it up.
Well, Andrew, there was just so much information that you wanted to give everybody, and we don't want it. You know, I'm glad that you're excited about it, and I'm glad you're trying to give everybody all this information because it was spectacular stuff. But boy, you were.
I know, it's like, I only got 8 minutes to the show, and it ended up being 12 minutes. And I was like, whoa. But I'm excited about this stuff. 15 years later, I'm still excited about licensing.
No, I like it too, Andrew. I want to talk a little bit about what keeps people from succeeding a little bit.
Okay, great topic.
Yeah, because I'm on the phone talking to our students, and there's a certain personality that I see all the time. And maybe it's not even a personality. Maybe it's just what people are struggling with a little bit. And you and I have talked about this for a long time. You build your sales sheet, you file your provisional patent application, you make your list. In fact, before you file it, you make your list of all your companies, you do your sales sheet. Then you file, right, in that order because you want that full year, right?
Right.
But what happens is this next part of reaching out to companies, people just struggle with. Now, for whatever reason, they're thinking in the future, but because they're thinking in the future what's going to happen about those calls, they don't move their project forward with what they have to do today.
They're not looking just directly at the next step.
No, they're not, and they'll talk about anything else but to reach out to a company.
Well, yeah, it also sounds like you're saying they'll avoid calling because they'll I got to mess with my provisional more.
They'll want to talk about is it the right company, and they'll want to talk about this and that. They go on, and I'm like, call them all.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love it, yeah.
You know, but I had a call the other day with one of our students, fantastic guy, got a great product, and but for some reason he won't engage yet. And can I share a little tip there? It'll make it real short, and I won't talk too fast. All right.
I always explain when you're calling companies, you're like a UPS driver. You're just delivering a package. And a UPS driver wouldn't give a sales pitch. They just deliver the package, right? So you're just asking permission to deliver your package, and your package is your sell sheet or your video. It's that simple. So I have a product, be a good match for your product line. Can I email you my sell sheet or video? I'd like to license it to you. That's it. It's very repetitive.
It's so simple. The one tip I want to talk a little bit about is how to do that. I mean, the simplest way is just finding that right company that's a really good fit, your product, fit right in their product line, and just call the operator. Go straight in the front door. I'm a product developer. Who can I speak to? What is the process? I'm just trying to learn the process. I'm not trying to pitch. I'm not trying to sell. I just, like you said, I'm dropping off the package.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the straightest path.
Yeah.
Now,
you're right. We give all these students different techniques, and then they're like, "Oh, should I do this or that?" I'm like, just go in the front door first. If that doesn't work, then you can use other techniques.
Easiest way. Now, there's another way of going in the front. I'm going in the front door a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And that's going to LinkedIn and reaching out, type in the company, look at all the employees, reach someone in sales or marketing, and write them a quick little note. Don't go on and on and on. Don't try to pitch your idea. Don't put a link to press here and see what I have. Don't sell it, but ask them, I'm a product developer. I've got an idea I'd like to submit to your company. What is the correct process? Because I'm trying to drop off my package.
But Stephen, like you said, going in the front door and calling should always be the first thing. I've had people where we've given that tip, and many others, and they will do everything not to make the phone call.
Well, you don't have to. Sometimes you can get a name, right?
And ask for that name.
Yeah, and I'm just saying it's one step that you can find, and then you can, if someone asks how'd you get my name, you can always drop, hey, Joe Smith referred me to you. It's perfect, you guys, but it takes a little bit of time. And I want you to realize, don't rush it. Don't rush in there, write a page because you're asking too much for them. They don't know you, and they're not going to click on anything. They've been told, be careful. So be polite, be a professional, ask them what their process is, and drop off the package. I think you're absolutely correct in that. Let your marketing material, let your sell sheet, let your video sell for you.
And this is all via the phone and via email. You're not going to be flying out meeting with these companies. And a lot of people are really nervous, thinking they're going to have to do that, thinking they need to give this big sales pitch. They're going to ask them lots of questions. You're literally not mentioning what your product is on the phone.
Yeah, and we could talk about, and we probably should on another video of what do you do afterwards? Because I'm amazed too. We get a lot of those questions. Even our students ask. I get it in. Now they're calling me back. Now they want things. Now what do I do? What do I do now? What do I do? And that's when they fail to be a professional. And one thing I have learned by interviewing these companies recently is that they want ideas, but they want the inventors or product developers to be professional. Mm-hmm. And they're not.
Yeah, and I think that's why in 15 years I haven't had a single student get knocked off. A small 1 or 2% that might, they don't want to mess with their students because they're like, they seem like they really know what they're doing. And it's not all about the provisional. It's about acting professional. But even more important about not getting knocked off, it's about getting the deal done. That acting professional is more important than getting the deal done. They usually
ask, they were giving me all the examples of what people do, and the companies just put a red flag up and go, we probably don't want to deal with this person.
That's a good topic, Stephen. Another topic for a show should be like, how are you going to throw up? What can you do to throw up red flags where a company doesn't really want to work with you?
No, I've heard them say that there's certain red flags that happens that tells them they don't understand the language, they're not going to be easy to work with, and we move on very quick.
Even if they like the product.
Even if they like it.
Yeah, that's sad.
All right. There you go.
All right. If you like the show, guys, give us a thumbs up down there. Subscribe to our show. We're getting more subscribers every day. Support us, and we'll catch up in the next inventRight.com YouTube show. There we go. All right. See you guys. Bye.